What are those things that if you don't check them out of your head, it will cripple destiny, it will cripple your purpose, it will cripple your life? What are those things? Let's look at them. Number one, negative pasts. Negative pasts. When a person comes from a past that is full of negativity, maybe it could be past mistakes, it could be past wrongs, past lifestyle, past behavior. Maybe you were a prostitute before, perhaps. Maybe you were a chain smoker. Maybe you drink, you were a drug addict. You are an armed robber. And now you are saved. But once in a while, you wake up in the morning and the things keep playing in your head. If you don't overcome yesterday and the mistakes, you cannot lay hold on your destiny. It's because you don't know you are a new man. That's why the gospel is the power unto salvation. When the gospel, the true gospel, is preached to a man, that gospel should not just get him speak in tongues alone. It should get him change the way he sees himself. It should get him change the way he thinks. It should get him change the way he perceives himself. It should get him change the way he thinks about the life he lived before. This time he's no longer thinking of what I did before. He's now thinking of who he is now and who he can be tomorrow. Number two, negative emotions. Negative feelings. Negative reactions. This one affects a lot of people, especially ladies. It can be hurt that comes from family. It can be hurt that comes from friends. Hurt that comes from association. Hurt that comes from relationships. Hurt that come from marriages. If you do not have freedom inside your mind, if you don't overcome that negative emotion, you will have a problem succeeding in life. Big one. So what do? Set anything free. Anybody who is whatever constituting a mental pollution in your life, get that guy out before he knocks your life out. Number three, negative thoughts. When everything you think is negative, everything you think is in a negative, is in a negative, is in a negative, is in a negative. Everything you think is unbelief, unbelief, unbelief. Everything you think is doubt, doubt, doubt. Is a battle waging against your mind. You can never think positive. You can never think faith. They tell you you're going to conquer giants. You, in your mind, me, conquer with giants. Unbelief. That was one of the problems of Gideon. Unbelief. Me, defeat the Midianite, I cannot. God had to work on it. You see, every time God appears before people he wants to use, or maybe an angel, the first thing you usually hear him say is, fear not. Change the way you think. Change the things, change the kind of pictures that resides in your mind. Change it. Pictures of failure. Pictures of impossibilities. Pictures of I cannot do it. Apostle Paul said, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Number four, so I can close. Uncertainties of tomorrow. That's the fear of what tomorrow holds. Is one of the wars the devil uses to wage war against the church. Wage war against humanity. Fear of tomorrow. So tomorrow has not yet come, but you are afraid of it. Take no thoughts of what to eat, what to wear, what to drink. For your heavenly Father knows all that. If he can clothe the sparrows, he can feed those birds, how much more you? He said, take no thought of tomorrow. He said, tomorrow will take care of itself. Think on this day. You have today. You may not have tomorrow, my friend. You have today. Make the Lord out of today. Draw up your plan, your long-term plan, your medium-term plan, your short-term plan, and every day live out the best of your life. Don't ruin today because you want to make tomorrow better. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? Don't ruin your peace today because you want tomorrow to be fine. Live your best life now. Eat your best meal now. Even if it is gari you are soaking, soak it with dignity. As you journey into destiny, as you journey into the future, let your today be a reflection of that future. When people see you, they should know that this guy is truly going somewhere. When people see you, they should know this lady is truly going somewhere to happen. Don't make tomorrow miserable by the miseries of today. Okay, number 5. Wrong company. Psalm chapter 1 verse 1. How happy is the man who does not follow the advice of the wicked, or take the path of sinners, or join a group of mockers. This is dealing with company. He said, instead his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. Wrong company. The Bible said that evil communication corrupts good manners. When you find yourself in a group or in a company of people who are negative, you become negative. You find yourself in a company of people who are critical, you become critical. You find yourself in a company or group of people who are heading nowhere, you will head nowhere. You'll find yourself in a company or group of people who don't have a vision for their life. You will lack a vision for your own life. You'll find yourself in a company or group of people who don't have a direction for your life. You will lose a direction for your own life. Choose your company wisely. The devil would use the kind of people that are in your life to attack your soul. Okay, number 6. Polluted thoughts. Polluted thoughts. Corrupt thoughts. Immoral thoughts. Every time you're thinking is pornography, thinking of sex. Every time you're thinking of erotic pictures. Once the things settle inside your mind, it begins to manifest outside. It is one of the tools the devil uses to battle the soul. Let me tell you something. You see people who are always thinking polluted things. There's something about their mentality that depreciates. Immoral thoughts depreciates mentality. Polluted thoughts depreciate intelligence. Anytime you're always glued to pornography, you are glued to immoral thoughts, you are glued to negative pictures. So the thing saps you off nutrients. Creativity goes, innovation goes, inventive mentality goes. You can't create anything. You can't think solutions to problem. Why? Something has taken that place already. And quickly, number 7, ignorance is one of the battles waging against the mind. And a mind that is not updated will soon become outdated. It's true, whether you like it or not. If your life is going to improve, your mind has got to improve. Do you know, just like your body needs clothes to look good, just like your body needs cream to be refreshed, just like you need to brush your teeth to smell fresh and all that, your mind is another environment that needs to be taken care of. So just like you need to eat to grow physically, you wear your clothes to look good physically, you rub your creams and do this your fine makeups that makes me not recognize you some of the times. You know, that's the same way you need to consciously, continually, steadily update your mind. So your mind is an environment that needs to be continually updated with information, updated with ideas, updated with books, updated with all kinds of information that will help you fast track your destiny. If you don't read, you will be written off in this world. So let's take number 8. Abuses from family and friends. It can also lead to, a damaged soul. There are people who have not been able to measure up in life because of the absence of some little, family foundation. Some issues like love, issues like care. Most of these young people you see who are battling with issues like rejection, battling with issues like low self-esteem, battling with issues like inferiority complex. You never tell that child affirmative words like, oh, I believe in you. You are a great leader. You are going to make me proud. I see a president in you. The child does something. You don't call the child, let's talk about this thing. What happened? Why did you do this way? Why did you do this way? That child will open up and tell you. You know, a lot of parents don't understand their children. And a lot of children don't understand their parents. There's a big gulf between, parent-children relationship now. And that's why our society is turning out the way it's turning out. Every problem you see in society is a defect in the family.